Hello everybody, this is your Seattle Supersonics General Manager, Nicholas Benson. We are here in the redrafting of the NBA, and I just want to do a little quick rundown on how things were going to go. We're doing a serpentine draft, and the order of the draft will be completely random. Every team has one ping pong ball, and they will be drawn, and it will go just like that in order from there. So with the draft taking for the first overall pick, we have LeBron James, Kevin Durant to the Nets, Paul George to the Pistons, Chris Paul to the Nuggets, Dwight Howard to the Bulls, Kobe Bryant to the Spurs, Russell Westbrook to the Grizzlies, Kyrie Irving to the Jazz, Carmelo Anthony to the Miami Heat, Derrick Rose to the Dallas Mavericks, Anthony Davis to the Cavaliers, Stephen Curry to the Thunder, Rajon Rondo to the Bobcats, Drew Holiday to the Sacramento Kings, Dwayne Wade to the Pelicans, James Harden to the Wizards, Damian Lillard to the Knicks, Tony Parker to the Bucks, John Wall to the Suns, and your 2014 Seattle Supersonics are now on the clock. Okay, so this is going to be our franchise player. So we don't want to get anyone too old. We want to get a well-established star. LaMarcus Aldridge was at the top, but I just want to see who all is available, who we can build a team around. And I think we're going to go with LaMarcus Aldridge. This guy was having an amazing playoffs before the league had to restart because of the relocation of the Seattle Supersonics. And if you didn't know, those comments by Donald Sterling ended up ruining the whole entire season. It was horrible. They had to stop the playoffs and everything. So the 2014 season is going to be replayed. LaMarcus Aldridge was in the middle of a wonderful playoff run, and hopefully he can be the same caliber player for our Seattle Supersonics. For our second pick, this is going to be LaMarcus Aldridge, right-hand man. We have a young Rudy Gay, he's only 26. Eric Gordon, he's very injury prone. Lance Stevenson, I don't know. Dirk Nowitzki, Joe Johnson, Kawhi Leonard. Ooh, Kawhi might be the guy. Kawhi might be the guy, but let's just see what else we have. I don't know if we should go with Rudy Gay or Kawhi. I mean, it would be a really nice 1-2 punch with Rudy Gay, who's already a proven scorer, to go with LaMarcus. These two players, Rudy Gay doesn't have a great playoff history either. So you know what? We're going to take Rudy. So our team is going to be headlined by Rudy Gay and LaMarcus Aldridge. Now, we're going to look for either a point guard to run our team or a center. But since we already have a dominant big man, I think we're going to go with a point guard. But here in Seattle, we want to put up a lot of points. So you know what? I want a point guard who can shoot 3-pointers. And out of this list of players, we have a lot of people who can shoot. But the guy who is most intriguing on this list is gonna have to be another young man who is having an absolutely big time playoffs that got cut short. That young man is going to be Jeff Teague. So now we're going to look for a 2-guard or a center. We're going to see who is available. Klay Thompson. Wow. That would be a great pickup. But let me see who is available at the center position first. DeAndre. How great would it be to have him back in the organization? It would be really great to have DeAndre back. But you know what? I think I'm gonna wait out on DeAndre until the next round, and we're gonna go ahead and pick up Klay Thompson. Now let's see if DeAndre unfortunately got picked last round, so we are not gonna be able to take him, but there is a young man by the name of Jordan Hill. He was on the injury-bitten Lakers team for this year, and he is an absolute beast. He is only 25 years old. I'm sure being with our Seattle Supersonics, he can develop into a great player. Now we look for our 6th man. We'll go ahead and reevaluate our roster. We're strong in the middle, so we either need probably another guard, maybe a hybrid who can play the 2 or the 1. We're gonna pick up Jeremy Lamb, the young 2-guard who has sat on the bench for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Boy, don't we hate the Thunder. Wow, we don't like them. If you don't know, that was the original Seattle Supersonics team that left. But we're going to go ahead and take one of their young players and bring him to our side, back to where he belongs. Next, we're going to look for another big man to help out when our big men get tired. We're going to want someone who's young, that has a lot of energy coming off the bench. Someone who could step right in, possibly a hybrid center power forward. we're gonna end up going with Robin Lopez. He played with LaMarcus in Portland, so it's only right to make our star player feel good by surrounding him with people that he is familiar with. So now we either need a backup 3 or a backup point guard. I want to see who is available for backup point guards. There's a lot of young backup point guards who can fill in and take over and do very well, but there's not a lot of young dominant 3 guards. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a look and see who is available. Right now I'm torn between the young athletic Wesley Johnson and the sharpshooter Darrell Wright. Now Darrell played with LaMarcus in Portland, and I wonder if it would be good to surround him with players that he knows, just to make him feel better. And you know what? I think we're gonna go with him because with LaMarcus's post ability, if he gets double teamed, we can kick it out to Darrell and splash a lot of 3s. This sounds good. I think I'm gonna be GM of the year. Okay, so now we definitely need to get our backup point guard. Now sometimes it's really good to go with a wily veteran for your backup point guard. Now there's 2 Lakers guards that are very, very good. Well, I should say previously 3. There's 3 previous Laker guards. We have Steve Blake, Derek Fisher, and Jordan Farmar. Now Steve Blake can shoot the lights out, and so can Jordan Farmar. But Derek Fisher is a very smart human being. But I think at the end of the day, we're gonna have to go with Steve Blake as our backup point guard. Alright, as I evaluate our roster and see where we're at, I think it would be good to get a hybrid power forward, small forward. We need someone who can fit in at the power forward position and small forward position. So kind of like a stretch 4, we need someone who can kind of shoot the ball. Okay, we're gonna end up selecting Earl Clark as our stretch 4, but they have him listed as a small forward. Well, let me tell you what, this guy has developed a jump shot over the years, and he will work perfectly fine for what we want to do in our organization. Okay, we have 1 or 2 more picks, and I know someone that can always come in and hit shots for me when I need him to. So, what we're gonna do is draft Mr. Norris Cole. This guy comes off the bench with a spark, for sure. He can light it up. Just watch, this guy will be a fan favorite. He will have our fans rocking the flat top in no time. And for our last pick, we're going to go ahead and reevaluate our roster and see what we're working with. Alright, we need a flat out athlete. Someone who could dunk. Someone who can just go crazy. We're gonna go ahead and pick up Josh Selby. He is a pretty little guy, but he can sure be a high flyer and he can shoot the ball. So we're gonna go ahead and give him a try for our new look Seattle Supersonics. Alright everyone, I hope you liked the picks that we made, and I hope you'll enjoy our upcoming season. It's an exciting day to be a part of the Seattle Supersonics franchise, and I hope it was also an exciting day for the Seattle Supersonic fans. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day. Thank you.